So Tank definitely didn't want this fight at 140, which is a weight I'm very comfortable at. So he's choosing to make me cut even more weight to 136 in hopes that it weakens me. It's not like Tank has never fought at 140. He declares himself as a champion at 140. So there's really no other reason for him not to do this other than he's terrified of what I could do. This is not me complaining. This is just me showing his integrity as a champion. If you're not afraid, then what's 4 pounds? Are you really afraid of 4 pounds? That's your kryptonite? 4 pounds? Never thought that.
And those are the words of Ryan Garcia. You know these guys are going to clash tomorrow. And let me counterpunch what Ryan is saying. And he's saying, first of all, like, why did you drain me down to a weight class that you're not even a champion in? You knew what it was, and you know what the desired weight was. Was 140. You know, I think both guys were better at 140 instead of 136. You know, Ryan Garcia definitely won that last press conference. You know, he won. I mean, but he's supposed to win. He's more verbal. He's more of the showman. He's more of a lot of things, you know, promotional wise. Fighting wise, we're going to see Saturday. But speaking of fighting and speaking of comfort and that aspect of it, you're looking at one side wanted to drain, like I said earlier, you know, about Floyd and Leonard Ellerby and you know, look, it makes Tank look bad because Tank is the WBA regular champion at 140. So why would you want to fight someone at 136? You know, this should be a championship bout at 140, not 136. But I think they know King Garcia, Ryan, you know, struggles at a certain weight. And whatever helps them, they'll take. And I say this, I've never liked the waiting game, meaning you wait to a fighter to get past his prime or past his best, wait him out. I never cared for the rehydration clause where you make the guy come in at some type of like catch weight is another. So it's really rehydration, catch weight, you know, aging a fighter out. That's not strategy to me at all. You know, all that really is let's see how well we can cripple a fighter without beating him. And then he'll half-ass be beat before we get him in there. Why would you want that? I never understood. There's no honor in that. There's no reverence in that. There's no integrity in that. Of you wanting a fighter to not be their best just because a certain fighter's fighting them. You know, it's weird. You see these guys blast out these opponents and they don't have these type of concessions. You know what I mean? You know, a little on the pay, but the pay goes into, hey, that's security because if we get whooped by this dude, we've got the lion's share of the money. I get that kind of. But then all this other stuff like, let's impair the fighter physically. Like, why would you want to do that to Ryan Garcia? And then why give someone already an added excuse? So here's the deal. Tank really screwed over himself. How? Because if he beats or knocks out Ryan Garcia, Ryan's going to say, hey, well, you got all the concessions anyway. You got everything that you wanted. And then I had to fight you half handicapped. Why give someone that type of leverage or opportunity? Why do it? It doesn't even make any sense to me. But not taking away from what Ryan said, but he has every bit to complain, though, because that's the type of shit that you have to agree to in order to get a fight made. That fight should supposed to be at 140 pounds for the WBA regular. Okay? And then talk about how bad he is. If he was that bad, give that man what he wants. So why would you put him through handicaps and circles and this and that, you know, just to prove that you're the A side? Listen, those type of things with weight, ask Chris Eubank Jr., ask Oscar De La Hoya, because they all had to fight guys that they had no business fighting at a catch weight. Look at De La Hoya Pacquiao. Chris Eubank Jr., Connor Benn. If that would have happened, same result if it happened when he fought Liam Smith, because he was messing with his weight. Roy Jones Jr., Tarver 2. He dropped a massive amount of weight and he wasn't ready and he wasn't the same strength that he's supposed to be. These things are facts. If you drain yourself, you will be weaker. Andy Ruiz. I can go on and on with examples of people that lose too much weight and they're not the same people. So again, if you know that and that is a fact, why would you want to implement that in any contract if you call yourself one of the best in that weight class or that era or around that weight class? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Ryan Garcia stating that Tank wanted a lot of concessions in order to get in the ring with him. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!